Hola mis amigos and possible amigos, my name is Taffrey16 and welcome back to another reaction video. Today, we are going to be reacting to Grizzly Tales for Gruesome Kids. So this is a British animated horror television series, not just horror, but children's horror, which is incredibly difficult to pull off. It was based off a book series of the same name written by Jamie Ricks. This aired on CITV from January 2000 to October 2006. It had 6 series and 78 episodes. It then came back on Nickelodeon as just Grizzly Tales and aired 26 more episodes from May 2011 to November 2012. We're going to be watching the CITV series today if you were curious. It was also narrated by Nigel Planner, who is Neil from The Young Ones. So that's fun. These are pretty short. They're only like 10 a pop. I just picked a random episode that I found on YouTube. The one we're going to watch is called The Barber of Civil. This was the 9th episode of the very first series, and it aired on February 28th, 2000. Oh snap. Spooky intro. Oh, sweet. They charged that kid for that? It's movie theater popcorn. Incredibly overpriced. That was a sick intro.
You are welcome to Grizzly Tales for Gruesome Kids.
Oh my god, totally is him.
A series of cautionary tales for lovers of scream. I call this tale The Barber of Civil. Oh. Rude children should be seen and not heard. Don't you agree, Spindleshanks? Quiet when I'm talking. Do you know what these are, children?
Slugs?
Slugs?
Called it.
Oh dear, no!
The music's off.
You will probably have heard of a town called Saucy by Sea.
Of course.
Once upon a time, the children who lived in this town had a terrible reputation.
Oh no.
They were the rudest children in the world.
The world?
And the rudest of them all...
Even New York?
Tanya and Peregrine. Jingle bells, teacher smells, I wish she'd go away. She looks just like an elephant, I've nothing more to say.
Uh-oh.
There was a gasp from the class. Go and see the headmaster, sizzled the teacher with steam and fury. Now! Tanya, meanwhile, was doing gym. Tuck your skirt into your knickers yourself, she shouted at her games teacher. I'm not doing it.
What?
Tanya, everyone does gym in their knickers.
Not me.
The
I've
voice.
got a note from my mum.
Where?
Here, said Tanya defiantly. La!
I thought she was gonna flip her off.
It's a musical note. My mum's always singing it.
Go and see the headmaster.
Gasped the games teacher slowly. Now! The headmaster
Dumbledore
was a
said calmly.
wise old man who knew exactly how to deal with cheeky children.
Oh, bro.
Once he'd
I was about to
finished
make a
with
corporal
them,
punishment
they
joke.
always said sorry.
Well,
Ain't no joke,
what
though.
have you got to say for yourselves?
We're not scared of your stupid old stick. If you really want to know, you make us sick. 'Cause
Bars.
you look like a camel with a hairy hump. You're an innie, you're a twit, you're a great fat lump.
Damn!
Could you get matron, please?
Damn, bro.
It so happened that the very next day, a new shop appeared in the high street.
Oh, how
the
convenient.
sign outside said Barber. Then in small letters underneath, children, a speciality. barber was a cheerful-looking man with a handlebar moustache, bright red cheeks, and a long, licking tongue. He visited the local schools and offered free haircuts to all the children. He very quickly became popular with the parents. Whenever their children visited his shop, they went in cheeky and rude and came out as polite could be. It was the turn of Peregrine and Tanya's school for a visit. Good morning, said the barber as he entered Peregrine's class. Good morning, sir, replied everyone, except Peregrine. Aren't you going to say good morning, young man?
No.
No, old boy, I ain't. The barber chuckled. You look like you need a haircut. Come and see me tomorrow morning, he said. The barber entered Tanya's class just as she was flicking ink pellets at the French teacher.
Oh.
The class stood up when they saw the barber come in. Tanya went one further. And what might your name be, my dear? It might be Drop Dead Gorgeous, but it isn't.
It's Tanya.
Said the teacher. Tanya, said the barber, and he wrote the name down.
Oh,
I
no.
think you're in need of a lock chopping too.
His death note.
The following morning, Tanya and Peregrine turned up at the barber's shop for their haircuts. In the middle of the room stood a large black and chrome dentist's chair underneath a bright overhead light. To the left lay a bag of steel instruments. Have you noticed that there aren't any mirrors? Said Peregrine. Perhaps he doesn't want us to see what he's doing. Ugh, look at these, shouted Peregrine, lifting the barber's collection of slugs off the counter. Imagine
That
putting
slug
one of
was so
those
aggressive.
in your mouth. Oh, no, Peregrine, don't! Peregrine was pretending to eat it. No, stop it, Peregrine, I'll be sick.
So will he.
Said a voice from the back of the shop. Peregrine got such a fright that he swallowed the slug and smashed the jar.
Oh god,
on
all the
floor.
slugs. Uh-oh. Bro's
The
furious.
heaving, twisting ball of slimy slugs slithered around Tanya's feet. She heard 100 cheeky voices shout out, "Sharp, natural, won't do it, don't wear, and I hate you, and I hate you. Get them off me!" she shrieked. The barber bent down, scooped up the chattering slugs, and squeezed them into his pocket. Then he smiled and locked the door.
Oh god.
He tied a small plastic bib around each of their necks.
I'm surprised it actually came in the first place.
The children were frightened.
Like, why'd they go to this?
Now, who wants to be first? Peregrine with your short back and sides? Or Tanya, I have you down for the full chop. But I don't want all my hair chopped off. We'll start with Peregrine then. Up you come. The barber helped Peregrine into the black and chrome dentist's chair. Open wide, he said. Stop! Screamed Tanya. You're not a dentist. Why should he open his mouth? You cut people's hair.
That's what you think.
Whatever gave you that idea?
He laughed. I teach little children to keep a civil tongue in their head.
Oh no.
So, those aren't slugs in your pocket? No, they are children's tongues.
Oh, Jesus.
The little bits of children's tongues that make you all so foul-mouthed. I snip out the rudeness. I trim off the cheekiness. I cut away the bad language, and when I've finished, I rinse your mouths out with soup and
He's
water.
bluffing. Sweeney Todd over here.
Ha ha ha!
Was he not bluffing?
When Tanya and Peregrine went back to school on Monday, they were different children.
Yeah, they have no tongues.
Their tongues were shorter, for one. Also, they didn't swear, they weren't cheeky, and they didn't try to be clever in front of the rest of the class.
Whoa, calm down.
Barber left Saucy by Sea that week and was never
Yeah, I would too.
seen again.
I'm not surprised. Bro's committed multiple felonies.
If a new barber arrives at your school, I suggest you keep your mouth firmly shut. Do you still want to know what's in this jar?
No. Ah!
Shan't tell you.
Batman? Pika Pika.
Wicked! Totally summer, totally fantastic.
Alright. Well, that escalated quickly. That was a lot of fun, though. I that was something that, I mean, I guess it did air when I was a kid. I never saw it, though. I never saw the Nickelodeon series. Or I'm guessing they, because it's not Nickelodeon, I'm guessing that means they aired it in America. But I can't recall ever seeing it. I feel like I would have loved that. If you want me to see more of these, again, these are really short. These are like 10 minutes a pop, so I can maybe do another couple this month. Maybe if I do another one, I'll include more episodes in one video. This is more of just a test run to see how interested you guys were in it. But yeah, I mean, I loved the presentation. The art style was great. The opening theme was awesome. The narration was fun too. If there's, here's a good one. If there's a story from this show or an episode, same thing, that stands out, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if there's a particular episode that stands out to you. And maybe I'll do it before the month ends. But that is it for now, at least for my first reaction to Grizzly Tales for Gruesome Kids. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to leave it a like. If you didn't like it, don't. If you want to follow any of my social media links, they're all in the video description down below, as well as the names of all my patrons. If you didn't know, you could be a patron of me for as little as $1 or £1, and you get extra direction videos, as well as reading your comments up to a day early, sometimes more. For all that being said, though, my name is Taff316. This has been my reaction to Grizzly Tales for Gruesome Kids, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.